Hi and welcome back. This is the map I've opened from Pregobeak, and I will show you how I texturize it. So first I will go into edit mode so you can see all the faces again, and here is viewport setting. You have to set it to texturized. Until now we haven't set any textures, so let's start doing it. We're still in edit mode. I've hit tabulator, and now I'll go here into UV image editor. I make the window a little bigger, and now I will press A in order to select the whole map, the whole everything that's inside the map. And now I will hit U, which opens a menu for UV mapping. And now I go and select unwrap for first time. Now you can see that every face has been set onto this texture boundaries. Now I go here into image and I'll open an image. Let's see where we have textures. Here we are. So I've selected all texture or all faces of the map in order to cover each face that exists within texture with the texture. I'll hit open, and the whole map is now covered with the first texture. I can zoom in here and note that on the UV map all faces are still selected. Now I can simply use all the tools I've already used when editing faces and vertices. So I go into the lower part of our window and hit S. Now I'm able to scale everything. As you can see, the texture zooms out, which makes it much more detailed because it gets repeated many times. Oh, that was wrong. So I hit select again, and I've unselected the texture. So let's see. Here it is. Hit S in order to scale it, and you could say that we're already done. So we don't want to have the whole map covered inside with the same texture. So now we will start texturizing some detailed parts of the map. Let's start with this part of the map. I go here. Now I'll go into face selection mode, and I select some faces. One at a time. And now I'll open another image. Open. Let's give it this texture. I will have to scale it again. So this is where the UV mapping is making some trouble. So I go here into the upper part of the window again and hit U. So I will unwrap the faces in another way. Let's see what cube projection does. Looks pretty good. this is exactly what I wanted. Okay, now we're done with that, and we're able to select some more textures, more faces, and I'll give it another texture like this one. I hit U for unwrapping and Q projection. Now I scale everything, and now the texture is applied. So already looks not too bad, not too shabby, I think. It's basically just a little work to get everything textured. The bigger your map is, the more time you will have to spend on texturizing it. So let's see how it looks in game. I go into save mode, I save it, and afterwards I'm able to export the map as wavefront object. So I go to the right folder, and here are all the options. You're gonna select all scenes, triangulate. Oh, I see, I've missed something. I haven't triangulated the map. So I will go into edit mode and hit A in order to select everything, and now I'll hit Control and T, which will triangulate a whole map. So I'll save it and export it as wavefront object. Let's go into the right folder. I hit all scenes, triangulate, polygroups, NURBS. I'll deselect objects as object groups, and then I'll hit material groups as well as keep vertex order. And it's called spireclimbs.object. Now let's see what it looks like.